Guys, welcome on into Three Bold Takes. As you can see, it is just me and Quinn right now. Chase will be hopping on very shortly for the preview and predictions for week 2 of the college football season. But this is going to be kind of more so of a reaction type video. And listen, after week 1 and I guess week 0, outside of 3 teams, the Big 12 is an absolute dumpster fire. I mean, seriously, outside of Utah, who beat the dog piss out of UCLA, Iowa State, who beat Kansas State, and then Kansas. I don't know where else the conference goes. Those may be the only 3 ranked teams next week. I don't know I don't know about you, Quinn, but that's kind of my take so far.
Look, I'll tell you this: the Big 12 has always been a dumpster fire. Like, let's get that out of the way really quick. Like,
Yeah,
I'm not ready to sell. I agree with you on your 3 that you highlighted. I'm not ready to sell Arizona State down the river yet. Like, I know they look unimpressive in a 38-19 win over Northern Arizona. Okay, we also watched Oregon struggle beat Idaho last year in week 1. Okay, so I'm not ready to sell them down the river yet. I think they've got a good program going, but that, and I'm not completely sold that Colorado's just trash for losing by 7 to Georgia Tech. That was a very competitive game. But yeah, no, there's some bad looks that came out of the Big 12. I'm not gonna lie. Kansas State looked rough again in week 2.
yeah, dude.
UC,
Wow.
UCF, I know they won. Jacksonville State's what, like a year 2 team, and they beat them by 7. Like that.
Chase almost called that one. He
Yeah,
almost called that.
so yeah, it's going to be another crazy season for the Big 12. And the Big 12 championship game will probably be like Iowa State, Utah, or Iowa State, Kansas. Um, and that'll be a competitive game. And I think the winner might make some noise against their first round opponent before they inevitably lose. But it'll be what the Big 12 has been for probably the last 3 or 4 years now. Especially now that Oklahoma and Texas are gone. I mean, you don't have a flagship team, and this is the problem with a conference like the Big 12, right? Is it's a lot of program teams, and I love the Big 12 for this reason. It's a lot of schools that are built off get a guy in, recruit the guys, develop the guys, they leave as seniors. Some years these programs will be really good because they're full of senior talent that's been stuck together for a while. Some years they're going to be very bad, and you don't
Yeah.
like it's going to make some entertaining back and forth years, and random teams are going to win the Big 12. I guarantee you it will be 10 years from now. It will have the most diverse list of conference champions out of any of the major 4 conferences. That's a promise.
Probably so.
Like, that's a
Probably so.
promise. But yeah, no, the middle tier and the bottom tier will always be in dumpster fire status. I'm concerned.
Now, I will say we are currently recording on Monday on Labor Day, so TCU's beating North Carolina 17-7 right now. So,
Okay,
I,
that's good.
I don't know what the final score of that game is, so don't flame us in the comments if North Carolina comes back and win. But I just want to read you some of these scores here over the weekend. UCF 17-10 over Jack State. Oklahoma State 27-7 over UT Martin. Houston 27-0 over SF Austin. Cincinnati got beat, obviously. And then Baylor got beat by Auburn by 14. Colorado lost by 7. Kansas State 38-35 over North Dakota. Now Texas Tech looked good. Arkansas Pine Bluff, okay, 67-7. I don't really know what you can take from that. West Virginia had a solid week. And then Utah, but like, dude, it's one of those things where the teams that we thought coming in, and this is another reason why I love the Big 12. Every team that you think is going to be good coming into the season is either going to be pretty good or they're going to be the worst in the league. Like, there is no in between. Like, there is zero in between.
Correct me if I'm wrong. You and Chase were both really high on Kansas State coming here.
Correct.
And now they've lost to Iowa State, and they struggle one over North Dakota. And it was North Dakota, right? Like, not North Dakota State, North
Correct.
Dakota.
Correct.
Yeah,
the normal North Dakota.
That's rough. Yeah, okay, Texas Tech, I forgot about them. I know you can't, like, what do you take from a 67-7 win? The same thing I take from SEC and Big Ten teams that do the same thing. Okay, your roster might actually be legitimately good, and until I see you compete against a better program, I won't know. because they are a contender this year. But yeah, no, I mean, lock in, Big 12 fans. It's going to be another absolutely crazy year out in the makeshift league that is the Big 12. Thank you guys for clicking in and watching this video. We're going to have more just like it, reacting to week 1 of the college football season, and we're going to get our predictions for week 2. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to 3 Bold Takes, and we'll see you in the next one.